Hello and welcome to Chef Yvonne's Cook-o-Mania, where today we'll be making some quick and easy French toast village style. This recipe is very simple and will require very few ingredients, such as an egg. You should know what this is by now. It was featured in my previous video. We're going to need a bit of milk, or mjölk. Either one works just as well. And of course we're going to need a little bit of butter to lubricate that pan as it goes. So we're going to want to crack this egg into a bowl. I'm only using one egg as I'm only making enough village French toast for myself. Once the egg is in the bowl, you're going to want to add a little splash of milk. And I'm really going by sight here, but you don't want to add too much milk and you don't want to add too little either. Bear in mind it's very difficult to mess up this recipe, so just take it easy, do what feels right, and if it doesn't work, do it again, better next time. As you can see, I added a little pinch of salt there. It always helps with the flavor, and we're just going to whisk that up nicely until everything is incorporated and one smooth, solid mixture. It's very foamy. Now I almost forgot, we're going to need a bit of bread. Here's the bread I'm using. I didn't add any sugar to the mixture because this bread is already sweetened. I'm going to dip the bread into our mixture there. Just make sure to submerge it completely. You don't want to keep it in there for too long. You don't want it to get too soggy, but you want to make sure it fully absorbs that mixture that you created earlier. This is me dipping the bread just to show you how it's done. We're going to want to preheat our pan to medium-high. Place our butter on it. It's going to start melting. It's going to start sizzling. Couldn't get the camera to focus there, but as you can see, the butter is doing well for itself. Everything is as it should be. Beautiful. Now in a minute or so you have this side. The butter's bubbling up nicely and you're ready to place your French toast on the pan. As you can see, I'm being very careful here, but you don't need to be as careful as I am. It all depends on how soaked and how fragile your French toast is. But there you go. I turned up the heat a little bit to compensate for the French toast cooling the pan, and they started sizzling away. And what you want to do is cook them a few minutes per side. Flip them over. You want the toast to look nice and golden brown on both sides once you're done with it. So just let it cook for a bit, and then when you flip them, they should be looking nice and golden. Here mine are definitely not done yet, but I am gonna flip them another time just to make sure, and to make sure the color is attractive too, because you wanna attract people with your toast. If your toast isn't attractive, then what are you? That's what I always say. So here's my toast sizzling away. As you can see, it's nice and golden brown. We want to adjust the heat, of course. If it gets a bit too hot, you don't want to burn your toast. And we're going to plate it up using a spatula. Place that down there. Arrange the toast nicely so it is pleasing to the eye. As you can see, I did that perfectly. And of course, for the most important part, the gratuitous sprinklage of icing sugar. It falls from the sky like snow on a beautiful Christmas day. Makes your toast look beautiful. Very beautiful. And as for serving this, you can do whatever you like. I like a bit of maple syrup on mine. There it is, maple syrup. Of course, if you're not a fan of the maple syrup, just get some jam. Serve this up with a variety of options for your guests. They're gonna be happy. It's a beautiful dish, really. It's a breakfast. It's a lunch. It's a dessert, all in one dish. You'll never have to. You'll never have to worry again about what you're gonna make for breakfast, lunch, or dessert. And I'm gonna taste this, and boy, it was delicious. That salt really added to just. Oh, it was beautiful.